Welcome to the post-game show here with Coach Yow following a 58-36 loss here at home against Lincoln Memorial today. And Coach, it looked like the energy that your team displayed out there really from the get-go. Lincoln Memorial had a lot more energy. They were going after the ball and really manifested in the rebounding totals. They get 57 rebounds total to your 29. They have 24 offensive rebounds to your 23 defensive rebounds. Kind of talk about that energy and that rebounding, really one of the keys to this game.
There's no question about that. I mean, I'm glad you see that we didn't have any energy. I mean, we didn't have it, and it was really a similar game that we had on Wednesday night and over at Wingate, just not having intensity and energy and playing as a unit. And I think sometimes when I do believe your defense really gets your offense going. And so when people are pounding on you and going to the boards, and we knew Lincoln Memorial was a really good offensive rebounding team, and we need to do a better job about boxing them out. We had the same situation occur with us, a game before, and so it's almost like those two games kind of lingered. I mean, we were still playing the same game, still playing in the same mode, and I don't know. We're on a skid right here, obviously, not in just losses. I don't think it's the loss that's the concern of mine or the coaching staff. It's really, where is our energy? Where is the intensity? Where is the effort? And we just didn't have it. And when you do that, this is going to be the outcome. And I think if I knew how to solve that right now, then I probably I could write a book and help a lot of other coaches across the country. But right now, it's a real problem, and it's not a problem that we should be having. I mean, I don't think it's a problem that you should have as a team, not having the effort and the energy to come out with a home crowd. You had a good crowd here, and people cheering for you, and people pulling for you, and you have played some really good games, and and not having the energy to want to play. I can't explain it.
Yeah, it was really one of those tough efforts here today. You mentioned the last two home games. You've come out, you beat Mars Hill 70-57, you beat Carson Newman, two good squads in the South Atlantic Conference, and of course today, then unfortunately this this kind of effort here at home. 36 points. We do have to talk a little bit about your offense overall. It really seemed from the get-go that there kind of was no flow to the game. Everybody, you only had 6 assists total on the game, so maybe everybody not really playing together, but the offensive flow didn't seem to be in there from the get-go.
That's true. We talked about that in the locker room after the game, and again, we had only six assists at the last game we played. So that's been we didn't have a flow. We weren't playing as a unit, and I really don't have an answer to that, but I do think it's solvable, and I think that our team needs to really regroup and decide what they want to do in these last few games left in the season, because the season's not lost. And they've showed they have the ability to do a lot of great things, and they really have the ability to play well as a unit and together. We just talked about last week how unselfish they were, and how well they looked for each other. And we just haven't had it. So we've got to regroup and hope we can get back on the right track as far as just effort and playing and competing. I think we want to compete. I don't think we competed today. And so if we can do that, I mean, there's no question we can get it turned around. So let's just hope that we can do that.
And things don't get easier for you, of course, as we kind of hit the turning point in the regular season here in the South Atlantic Conference. You're going to be coming up against teams that you have already faced, most of them once before. You're going to come up against Lenore-Rhine here on Wednesday at home. And as you've mentioned, probably be looking for just a better effort, maybe even regardless of outcome, just really come out and really just show a lot more energy, especially here in front of these great home fans at the Levine Center.
No question. And, LR is a very good team. They're very well coached. They're a seasoned team, and they're just a good team. I think they play both ends of the floor, and I think they're probably one of the better defensive teams in the league. So it'll be a tall order for us, and very pleased with how our team played at LR. It was the first conference game out, and I think it might have been just our third game. So I was very pleased how we went out. But I think as the season progresses and teams come back and play you go, I mean, who's improved the most? Or have you both improved the same? Are you similar? So, I mean, but tremendous respect for LR, and we'll have our work cut out for us.
It'll be a difficult game. Make sure to come out on Wednesday. That game will be tipping off at 6 p.m. If you can't make it, check out queensathletics.com for all the live stats and live video. Thank you very much, Coach, and we'll see you on Wednesday.